Welcome to this week's edition of Friday 5, which is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board. You'll see we have a new face. Rebel Saklocha has joined our broadcast team.
Thanks, Alex. At number 5 this week, as harvest season has started for most farmers, it's only fitting that this Saturday is National Farmers Day.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the agriculture sector is actually one of the most dangerous industries in America.
This National Farmers Day, thank a farmer you know for the sacrifices they make every day to feed the world.
You'll see some of these pictures from harvest, and some other practical ways to support your local farmers include purchasing Nebraska-raised food and commodities, supporting a local co-op, and fueling your vehicle with E15 gasoline.
Speaking of E15, you can help fuel the cure.
During October, when drivers choose higher blends of ethanol like E15, E30, and E85 at participating retail locations, they'll donate proceeds to benefit the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center.
From Scottsbluff to Omaha, there are over 30 participating locations. The Nebraska Ethanol Board and Corn Board are part of the promotion efforts.
In ag policy this week, the United States and Japan signed a limited trade agreement Monday. Now, according to officials, the deal wins back benefits that farmers lost when President Trump pulled out of the broader Asian-Pacific deal his first week in office.
This deal comes at a time when other parts of the Trump administration's trade agenda have stalled.
The limited trade pact includes market opening commitments on $40 billion worth of digital trade between the two countries.
Japan is the world's third largest economy behind the United States and China.
Number 2 this week, John Deere Collectors Unite. The 11th gathering of the Green Conference will be held in Davenport, Iowa for John Deere enthusiasts and collectors.
The event is planned for March 18th through the 21st, 2020, and it will be based around the theme, It's Fair Time. County fairs were prime opportunities to display equipment from the 1930s to the 1970s.
A few fun facts about John Deere. The signature green and yellow color scheme is actually patented. The industrial equipment is painted yellow and ag equipment is painted green.
In 2007, John Deere was named one of the world's most ethical companies by Ethisphere magazine.
And number 1 this week, the Cornhuskers are set to take on the Minnesota Gophers this weekend. But how do they match up in agriculture?
In all agricultural cash receipts, Nebraska claims the 4th rank in the nation and Minnesota ranks 5th.
Now, corn production is a close match too. Nebraska ranks 3rd, Minnesota follows closely behind at 4th.
Minnesota does beat Nebraska in soybean production though. The Gophers are 3rd in the nation and the Cornhuskers are 4th.
Now, time will tell how the two teams pan out on the football field, but it certainly is a tight matchup in agriculture.
That'll do it for this week's edition of Friday 5, which is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend and go Big Red.
You already know that choosing clean-burning American ethanol blends at the pump can reduce risk to human health. Well, during October, choosing blends of unleaded 88 all the way to E85 can actually help fuel a cure for breast cancer. Because for every gallon you buy, your participating retailer will contribute 3 cents per gallon to breast cancer research at the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center. Visit fuelthecure.pink to find a participating American ethanol retailer near you. That's fuelthecure.pink.